Welcome to the SDLA. We're back, and once again, we're going to pick characters from all corners of comics, anime, and more against one another. I'm your host, Cody, and I will be your judge today. With me, I have Taylor and James. We are here in the first round of, I believe it's James's bracket, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Taylor will have Black Panther and James will have Vixen. While I come up with the fights, times of day, and the prep or lack thereof, why don't you guys give us a brief description of your characters?
Black Panther, I'm using T'Challa, not his father T'Chaka or the sister Shuri. He's King of Wakanda for the version that I'm using. He's been the King of the Dead before, everything along those lines. Wakanda is one of the most advanced, if not the most advanced nation in the entire world. And he has a whole stockpile of vibranium along with multiple weaponry. He's one of the smartest beings in the world, right up there with Reed and Stark and all of them as far as being on par with brains. So.
Alright, Vixen is a member of the Justice League. Specifically, I think she's currently one of the leaders.
What? Sorry, is this yours?
No, that was mine.
Yours? Okay.
She's currently, I believe, the leader of a special, brainchild Justice League that we haven't really seen in a while, but supposedly they're still operating. And basically, Batman usually comes to her first most of the time. I mean, not much else to say. She's supermodel, superhero, and from Africa. She's grew up there, grew up with animals, has animal powers.
So we're going to be in Egypt. It is at night with no prep. James goes first.
Alright. Vixen will obviously have a major advantage here. Her ability to duplicate animals' powers allows her to literally survive in any aspect, whereas, yeah, you live in the jungles of Africa and whatnot, but you have advanced technology, you have ACs and stuff like that. You kind of live a luxurious life, and while you might be somewhat prepared for the harsh environment, Vixen's powers allow her to be prepared for it to a T. On top of that, she'll be able to easily locate you with the different senses she can activate from different animals, from heat senses to sound to that kind of stuff. Anything that she feels would come in handy. This is a person that went toe-to-toe with Superman just by activating the abilities of a beetle. And that wasn't even a magic beetle or anything stupid. It was a basic house beetle. And she went toe-to-toe with him. So I will be able to get up on you. I will be able to find you. I have plenty of training in hand-to-hand combats from Batman, Robin. I believe she served on the same team as Roy Harper when she was in the Justice League. So I have more than enough hand-to-hand combat experience to be able to go toe-to-toe with you up close and personal. You might have your vibranium, but if there's anyone that's going to be able to figure out a way to get through to you via activating an animal ability you might not know about, or just being able to take you down with hand-to-hand combat, it's going to be Vixen. This is a character that has access to any animal on the planet, including things like Crypto, the Superdog, and Gorilla Grodd's abilities. So, and while yes, you have advanced vibranium armor, you've lost a man-ape.
Alright, so as far as it goes, as far as the harsh environment, that doesn't matter whatsoever because T'Challa has fought in just about any environment ever that's possible, from sub-zero temperatures to boiling hot to everything along those lines. In Africa, my god, being just in Egypt, there's not that big of a difference between where Wakanda is, like AC and all that bullcrap. He was trained from a warrior at birth, which means he's trained to be in situations like the Savage Lands that he's been into or anything along those lines, so there's no way the harsh environment does anything to him, and it's not even that harsh of an environment compared to what he's fought in before. As far as hand-to-hand combatant goes, T'Challa is much better than you in every right for this. He is, like I said, trained since birth to be a warrior, and he is a master of practically all forms of combat, unarmed and armed. So no matter what you do, your abilities with hand-to-hand are subpar compared to what T'Challa has. So there's no way that you can take him hand-to-hand no matter what you do. His vibranium suit allows him to go blow for blow with you. Even if you're a bit stronger, he's taken blows from people like the Hulk before. So there's no way that you're going to be able to overpower him in that aspect of it. And because he knows what he's doing, he's going to be able to easily counter you in every which way, no matter what you try, no matter what you do with your animals and all of that. Doesn't matter like which animal form you take. This is a man that's taken down T-Rexes before, who's taken down rhinoceros before, that are angry and vicious and charging at him. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's not stupid. He's an extremely intelligent being who knows what to do in any form of situation possible. And just beyond that, he has energy blades into his actual suit that are on him that will easily damage you. They can damage you without actually piercing your skin because it's like an energy style. He's actually caused brain damage before, so I can literally just hit you without you even without having to break your skin. It just goes into you and I can damage you that way to the point where you aren't going to be able to do anything anymore.
I can promise you I will be able to do something to you. Like I said, I was able to go toe-to-toe with Superman. It may be my regular hand-to-hand combat isn't going to be enough for you, but being able to mix it up with different things that you're not expecting, which, by the way, is another thing. You see a T-Rex, you know what to do because that's how you think. You see a woman, you're not expecting the strength of a T-Rex. That's kind of your thing. You don't have prep to be ready for what she can do. So while I'm fighting you, I could be activating a moth's paralyzing like pollen or some animal's unique ability like electricity and stuff like that it literally you wouldn't expect to affect you because usually it's so minute that it doesn't do anything to you. And her abilities enhance them to a human level, similar to how Spider-Man has the strength of a spider. I will be able to affect you. I will be able to get through to you because you're come prepared for what you see. When you see an animal, you know how to deal with it because you know what that is. You're not going to know what I can do. On top of that, I'm trained to get behind you and take you out.
So as far as not being prepared for a woman with power, oh my god, do you know who Storm is and who he was married to for forever? Oh my god, that's Storm, who's literally one of the most powerful mutants there is. Like, he knows not to underestimate an opponent because he's always thinking 2 steps ahead. That's how he's trained. He's 2 steps ahead of everybody else and 3 steps ahead of his friends is what he is. So there's no way that you're going to come in and he's going to see a woman and be like, she's got nothing. No, he understands exactly what kind of power level people have, and he doesn't underestimate any single person that comes through. That's why this is the guy that took on Karnak and was able to knock him out with 1 blow to the face. That's Karnak. He's one of the best and most reliable fighters in the entire Marvel Universe. Vixen, no matter your power, you can't surprise him. He's done everything. The T-Rex was without powers and was done in the Savage Lands, and he had nothing to try and do. He was just being ambushed, and he had to take down a T-Rex. So no matter what powers you have, no matter anything like that, you're not surprising him. He knows every pressure point on any humans, which you are still a human at heart, so he can pressure point you to death along with his energy blades. Bah.
I'm gonna give it to Black Panther.